Every once in a while you can get surprised, and it's usually when I play video games, it's not by the biggest game. A game like The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, for example, is this gigantic, grandiose of a video game. A game that can easily and has been consuming dozens of hours of your time, if not hundreds of hours of your time. But at the same time, it is quite the adventure and it's quite the demand to be able to even finish a game like that and to even remotely complete any significant amount of the shrines and the task before it sometimes can feel almost insurmountable, which is why today I'm going to talk about another game where it's a lot more constricted, and yet at the same time I have just as much of a sense of adventure playing it as I do from playing a game like The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And that game I'm going to talk about today is Dredge. Now, Dredge is an interesting one because it is a fishing adventure and is also a horror video game. Yes, that's right. Dredge is not just a fishing game, but it is also a horror fishing game. And believe me when I say the horror levels are not overwhelming. It's not a Resident Evil title, but at the same time, it did provide me with one of the most genuine moments where I had a crazy jump scare because I was not expecting something, and it's wonderful. The thing I like most about Dredge is, like I said, in a game like The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you're spending at least 100 plus hours probably finishing that game, even if it's not just doing the core objectives. I can't tell you the number of times I had to help a Korok, right? Can't tell you the number of times I had to do another shrine, or do another tower, or find another side quest, or just the amount of stuff to do is both an amazing thing and also at times a hindrance in a game like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, because it just makes you feel like it's too much at the time. And when you're an adult like I am, and you have your own family and you have your own things to do, trying to finish a game like Tears of the Kingdom is not an easy task. Which is why I bring up Dredge, because it takes about 10 to 15 hours, I would say, to finish this game, depending on how much you want to get out of it. It's quite simply an interesting tale, a Lovecraftian tale. For those people that know who H.P. Lovecraft is and you like his style of writing, Dredge fits right up that alley. And I have to admit, as someone who has never really read too much of H.P. Lovecraft, I kind of want to now. Because if it's like Dredge, then it must be something special, because Dredge is not only a very good game, it might be the best game I've played so far in 2023. And like I said, your main objective is to basically unravel the mystery of why you're even there and what your purpose is other than fishing. And as you go along and you catch fish and you dredge, hence the name, and you get parts for your ship and you get these upgrades and you're just doing all these things, you're also being told a very invigorating and captivating story. And what's fascinating about it is you can technically go anywhere you want to on the map, but you'll get to places and you'll realize you don't quite fit in, and maybe it's not the best place to go at that time. That's the beauty of Dredge. Similar to a game like Breath of the Wild, right? You have your freedom to do what you want and to go where you please, but at the same time, since it's a much smaller game, I never feel overwhelmed. And you do get side quests even in Dredge, and everything you get is important. It's contained, but it's very important, and it is very useful. And that is something that most open world games cannot say. A lot of times you get quests and stuff, and the thing you get are just, here's a little bit of cash, or here's an item that you don't really need. Not in Dredge. Everything you get in Dredge feels important and significant. And it's these rare niche games like Dredge that just make me realize why I love video games so much. I love to play games that give me the unexpected outcome in the story from beginning to end, honestly, threw in some awesome twists that I did not see coming. And it was so much fun just being able to explore the islands and explore the fishing areas and to fill in my encyclopedia of fish. And they have these really cool concepts of fish. It's not just generic fish that you get from playing, the standard fishing game. You get their own creativity. You get the nightmare fish, so to speak. And that's what I started playing this game for. I wanted to fill in that encyclopedia. I wanted to see everything this game had to offer. And I've never felt that yet in Tears of the Kingdom. I just haven't. Despite the fact that I am loving Tears of the Kingdom. I am genuinely loving that game. It is fun. I do not have a desire to find every Korok. I do not have a desire to see every shrine. I do not have a desire to complete most of the side quest. But when it came to Dredge, I have a desire to see it from beginning to end and everything in the middle. I want everything Dredge has to offer because I find it to be something unique and something truly special. So if you're looking for a really great video game to play, besides Tears of the Kingdom or another big AAA title that you're thoroughly enjoying, I'm going to highly, highly recommend you pick up Dredge. Dredge is amazing. I love this game. I can't recommend it enough. It is the best fishing video game I have ever played in my life. And like I said, it really might be the best video game I've played so far in 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed this heart-to-heart about this game. I just wanted to get it out there and talk to you, like directly to you, so you know that I'm being sincere when I say I have found a nice little indie gem that I love to pieces, and I really do love this game, so give it a shot. It's about 25 bucks digitally or physically, and I picked up the physical version. I loved it so much, I also got it now on the Nintendo Switch. I have the physical version for the Switch, so it's just that much fun. I had to get 2 copies of it. 2 already, and it just came out. But I don't regret it because I think it's worth it. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Praise be to Yevon, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.